Alright, so I just had to show some of the logs that we're cutting here. We had to take down one tree, and we already got a 10-foot section that was already cut up, and these are the other ones remaining from a tulip poplar. And there's a section that we had to remove because it's actually too big to cut, and it was too heavy for us to load with our tractor, so that one had to be sacrificed. But just to get a sense on there, looking at 24 inches, that's not the way to send. That is down there, but massive trees we got around our house. Okay, we're trying to figure out what's going on with the herky-jerky kind of forward feed on this. And to get into the control box where the brain is, you got 6 screws. This folds down. And you have your drum switches. And we're wondering about this guy right here. That's the potentiometer that controls the feed rate. Also in here, we've already had issues with the board. We had this guy out because these 2 capacitors both had popped on the original, so those aren't original. We had to replace those. It also corroded the board up top. I should have took a picture of that, but it ate through, and we had to do a copper mesh solder job there to repair that, but I don't think that's the issue. We got to clean up the drum switches probably too, put some new grease on them, so we'll see if that helps. Okay, so we unbolted the controller box there, spun it around, and took the bolts off our screws off the back there so you can get to the board. And we've been checking to see the connections there, and it looks like everything's performing as it should, but we're still going to try and replace the pot, I think, provided we have one. Hey, so we tried a couple different fixes on there. Seems like we might have figured out what was going on with the power feed, but I haven't made my final decision if it's really all the way there. But another thing we're having is this washboard effect on there. We did see it some with our previous cuts, and found out that you know, our tracking had gone out and that the blade had advanced, you know, forward in towards the cut, and we adjusted that and it seemed like it went away, and then everything smoothed up like you see on these ones. But I'm not sure if that's the case, because we've been watching the tracking on this and it's coming back. So if you know what causes that, leave a comment. Big logs. Big logs. I don't have anything for scale. There's my foot. That's dumb.